All right, y'all, so I just made a video on Depop. It'll be up first, so I'm gonna tell you tips on how to make the most money on Vinted now. So Vinted, I'm fairly new to Vinted, but I've made a lot of sales since I've been using it for like the last month or so. I would say if I can, I'll put on the screen how much money I've made so far on Vinted. It's not that much, but I've been selling on Vinted. I'll have at least, like, I would say about 2 to 3 sales a week as well on Vinted, like I said in my Depop video. So yeah, as for Vinted, it's basically like you sell your clothes online. But I would say the only thing to be aware of with Vinted is they recently opened up the little exchange between the UK and the USA. So you are able to sell your clothes to the UK. And I've sold my clothes to the UK before, but I will no longer be doing that. And if you guys want to know the reason why, I can tell you a whole story time about that and why I kind of like am against selling my clothes to the UK because of the way everything went and stuff like that. I wouldn't advise you do it. I made a lot of sales in the UK. You'll be so surprised, but I wouldn't advise that. So let's get started. First thing is to make sure you are only using photos that you took and you cannot use stock photos. So they will take your listing down every time if you use a stock photo. Say that you use a photo from the internet of somebody's and stuff like that to model, to like show the clothes that you're using, like it's from the website that you bought it from. Let's say Shein. You got a picture of a model from Shein and you put it as your main picture for what you're selling. They will take your listing down. It has to be a picture of you in the clothing. It must be you. So keep that in mind. That's the only downside of the Vinted for me. Depop lets you use your anybody else's photos if you want to, right? But Vinted won't let that happen. So keep that in mind. Use your own photos. Next is mail as fast as possible. If you don't mail fast with Vinted, they will be texting you over and over and over again for you to mail. I would say they give you a certain time frame. It's longer than Depop, I think, but they let you know like how long you have. So with with Vinted, just like Depop, with Vinted, you can schedule, I think, a pickup to your house or whatever, and they can come get your stuff from you, basically. So mail as fast as possible. I would say within 3 days, mail your stuff. Make sure you be in communication with your buyer and stuff like that, and let them know what's happening. Like I said before, Vinted now allows the UK to also buy your items from the US, and in my experience, it's not really worth it. To me, it took 25 days for them to receive the item and for you to get your money. I also had an incident with something else when it came to the UK, so I would say be aware of that. If you don't mind waiting 25 days for your money to get there, it could be 25 plus days. You go right ahead. Because I was like, oh yeah, how hard could this be? I want to sell to the UK and see how it works, because they make it easy on Vinted to sell to the UK. It's no customs forms, it's nothing. It's the same type of sell a thing, print your label, bring it to the post office, and they do the rest for you, basically. So you don't do nothing else. But don't do it. For me, I don't want to sell to the UK, so I write the title. Let's just say I'm selling a Fashion Nova dress. I put Fashion Nova dress, and then I put in parentheses, does not ship to the UK. No shipping to the UK. And I also put in my description, I do not ship to the UK. So it's been a couple of times where people have bought my stuff, even with all of that in there, no shipping to the UK, don't ship to the UK, they still buy the stuff. So what I have to do is I have to cancel the order. And I do this a lot. I cancel the order and that's it. And I just repost it. So unfortunately, that will happen a lot. There's no thing that you can toggle saying no shipping to the UK. It's automatically on there and they don't let you take it off, unfortunately. So that's really the biggest downside to me for Vinted. The upside to Vinted is they don't really take seller fees on Vinted. I forgot like how much it actually is, but it's nowhere near as much as Depop. They advertise no sellers fees, no selling fees or whatever. I think it was like 21 cents or something they might have took. I'm not sure. I gotta look at my stuff. And I'm gonna show you on here like how my sales went and how much money I've made so far or whatever. I'll try to add it up for you guys. But yeah, that's the biggest part of Vinted. They don't take fees like how Depop and Poshmark is the most fees out of everybody. And a lot of times in my experience with Vinted, I found that if I send somebody an offer, it could even be $1 off. I send them the offer in the chat. Once they like my item, they buy it like that. So I would say if you guys are looking to bargain, I would say definitely send them offers or stuff like that. So with Vinted, I put my stuff down. I put myself a little lower than I do on Depop because they don't have seller fees really on Vinted. So I can sell my stuff for, let's just say, it's on Depop for like $10. I'll sell it for $7 on Vinted or whatever, because I know the fees is not going to be that crazy. If there is any fees, it's not really that much fees. So that says send offers. That's a big thing. I've sent offers many times and I've got a sale immediately. So keep that in mind. Be responsive to buyers. Answer all questions as fast as possible. I feel like the buyers on Vinted are a little bit nicer than the buyers on Depop, and they waste your time less. I don't know if it's like an older crowd on Vinted or whatever, but they waste your time less than the Depop ones or whatever. There were some crazy people on Vinted. I'm gonna tell you that now, saying crazy things to me, comments and stuff. If I have bathing suits up there and stuff, yeah, it gets a little nuts. So keep that in mind. If you need to block somebody, block them. I've blocked many people before, so no shame in my game. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Let me know if you need me to tell you guys how to make a Vinted account. It's very, very, very easy. If you want me to show you guys how I actually post my stuff, the procedure I go to, things like that. That's pretty much it for that, for Vinted. Let's say out of the two, Depop and Vinted, I like both of them, but I like the fact that Vinted doesn't really have seller fees. So you get to keep more of your money and stuff like that. With Vinted, your money goes straight to your bank account when it's time to withdraw. With Depop, you have like a balance and then it goes to your bank account too, but I don't know. I like Vinted a little bit better because you can actually keep your money on Vinted if you don't want to cash out right away. But with Depop, they just send your money as soon as it clears from the person when they buy stuff. I think it takes 2 days to clear after they buy stuff. So that's pretty much it for that. Let me know if you need any more tips or tricks on that, for that or whatever. Oh, and you also need mailers. I forgot to tell you. Just like Depop, you need mailers. So these are the mailers that I use. I bought them. They are 100, like this, 100 for like $11.99 or $13.99 on Amazon. But if you guys don't want to buy that many, you can also just get one at a time from Dollar Tree and be good with that. Like one at a time or 2 at a time, and you're good to go. I usually buy 5 at a time from Dollar Tree. They also have some in Walmart. You get like 25 for like $5, but they last me a long time. But I would say go to Dollar Tree if you want a cheaper route or whatever. Or if you're really gonna invest in this, get the mailers from Amazon. I also have a printer over there, but you don't really need a printer. Let me see. I don't know if Vinted do QR codes. If they do, I'll let you know down below right here. I forgot. But yeah, you don't really need a printer, I don't think. And also the postman could also pick up your stuff if you don't want to go to the post office. Because for me, I gotta take an Uber. And every time I gotta take an Uber, if I'm selling something for $2, I don't want to take an Uber for $8. That makes no sense, you know, or something for $1. That doesn't make sense. So I love the fact that they come pick up my stuff and I could just give them one package every day, every other day, whatever, you know? So yeah, definitely check into both Vinted and Depop. Check that closet out because I know there's plenty of stuff that you have in there that you have not worn for a long time and you're not going to wear it. So sell it to somebody else that can actually use it. And yeah, let me know below if you like these videos. I can do way more, and I'll see you next time.